I guess we have some catching up to do. So the last video I posted on my YouTube channel, I just looked, August 1st of 2018. So it's been a minute. And I guess I should just kind of show you everything that's happened in that amount of time. So here's a bunch of pictures of stuff that's gone on since then. Don't worry, I'll wait. That was a lot. So I thought I'd just sit down and do my makeup, and not gonna lie, quarantine is testing my ability to stay at home. So I thought, hey, why don't I just catch up with some old friends. Some old friends. In a virtual sense. I'm gonna zoom y'all in. Let's chat, okay? Let's get ready to go absolutely nowhere. Let's do it. Okay, I think that's a little better, don't you? So obviously in the last, not quite, I mean it probably is more than a year and a half. Oof, it has been a minute. So August of 2018, part of the thing that happened that because I was getting back into, also I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm using, I'll list it down below in the box, but none of it is imperative, I feel like, to the video. I figured we could just chitty chat, catch up, you know. So basically in August of 2018, the hard drive on my laptop at the time failed. And Brad and I had we hadn't started yet our last year of college. And it is not surprising in the slightest to me that the last time I was posting videos regularly, it was summertime with college. Because it was basically the only time I had to do videos when I was in college was when I was not working a whole bunch, or when I was in between classes for summer. When I was in college, I was at, I don't mind saying, Emporia State University in Kansas. I don't live in Emporia anymore. We moved to the Kansas City area, which is where Brad and I grew up. So happy to be home. And then when Brad and I moved home, I'm getting ahead of myself. So laptop died. Brad and I were in college. Could not afford a new laptop, and I think it took us until January to be able to afford a new laptop. Also, I haven't used it yet, but I did purchase the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette, and she's stunning. I don't know if I'm going to use the actual palette to do this makeup look, maybe one or two colors, but the mirror in it is massive, so might use the mirror for this. And it's just kind of feeling kind of extra, you know, use that little mirror moment. But January, as I'm sure many of you realize, is when classes start back up again. And when classes started back up in January, it was my last semester of college. And so last semester of college, there's a lot that goes into that. But before that, in December of 2018, I had surgery. So I talked about it in a Get Ready With Me previously on my channel, and I've definitely talked about my infertility situation a lot on the channel, but I have had uterine fibroids removed multiple times, and turns out I also have PCOS, and I have a thyroid disorder, and when I had weight loss surgery, I weighed over 470 pounds. So I had weight loss surgery, and you may have noticed at the start of this video, I maybe look thinner than the last time you saw me. I've lost almost 170 pounds in less than a year and a half, which is a lot of weight. I think it's like 17 months since I started losing weight really significantly. The number of pounds I've lost is only significant to me because of the results I've seen, and not like the size of my body. I've talked lots on this channel about being body positive, about not caring about people's weight, and I don't think the world should care about people's weight. I don't think the world should like me better now that I'm 170 almost pounds lighter, but people don't treat me the same way they used to. And I'm still a size 22, 20-ish in like jeans, but it's unfortunately true that I have benefited from becoming a smaller plus size person. I'm also 5'10", so at a size 20, 22, at 5'10", people are like, okay, whatever. But it was, for some reason, when I was at 28, 30, it was an issue. I'm ranting, I'll stop. But the reason we had weight loss surgery is because I decided how weight loss surgery was for the infertility stuff. And as I started losing weight, I started getting my own cycles back, all of that stuff. And unfortunately, due to COVID, that journey we recently started again with the doctor. You have to wait after you have that surgery for a while to start, because it's not safe, because you could lose weight so fast you miscarry. So I started seeing the doctor again to have medicated cycles and stuff. In December, we started treatments in January, and unfortunately those are on pause right now because of everything going on with COVID-19, or the Rona, if you will. And I didn't disagree at all with their choices to have that be paused. And I was a little scared about the idea of getting pregnant with all of this going on. So anywho, so had weight loss surgery. Then January I started school again, my last semester of school. And when you're a music major, you have to give a recital. So April 7th of is that right? I think that's right. April 7th of 2019, I gave my solo senior recital. If I'm wrong, I'll put the correct date. But when you give a solo senior recital, it's an hour of music of basically just you singing and or playing your instrument if you don't sing. And that is the most stress I've ever put on in my whole life. I was so stressed out. I remember the night before the recital, I felt sick to my stomach. I was just as nervous as I have ever been about anything in my entire life. I remember being really nervous on my wedding day to Brad in 2015, and that might surprise a lot of people because Brad and I are so in love and we're so happy, but I was very, very nervous on my wedding day, and this felt like that level of nervous. And I was really, really scared. And so with the recital going on, so I'm gonna kind of push my hair. With the recital going on, our last semester of classes, it was just too much. Now it's just this fun thing that I do, and people can find them, and there are people out there who I work with now who I've told I have a YouTube channel, and they just think it's hilarious. And I don't know if any of them have gone looking for it, but that's fine. So Brad gave an art show a little over a year ago as well. So he had a major senior project going on for school as well, because he was had to give an art show to graduate. So Brad gave an art show, I gave a recital, and then we had to move and do finals and all of that. So here we are. I've had this major surgery. I'm really focused on my health and my overall well-being, and focusing on school and graduation. And then suddenly the hardest thing I've ever done in my life is over. Brad and I were just shy of 27 when we graduated from college. The average age, I think, of a college graduate is 22 to 23. And to this day, I am so incredibly proud of that accomplishment. I was the first person in my family to graduate with a 4-year degree. And you wouldn't think so, because my family is filled with intelligent, courageous, super cool people, and they are so successful in what they've chosen to do in life. But I am the only person in my immediate family that has a 4-year degree. Brad, both of his parents have graduated from Emporia State, and between them have 3 degrees from the university. So they were very excited alumni parents, and how could they not be? Brad's sister is an incredible cosmetologist. She specializes in children's haircuts, and that's unimaginable how difficult that must be, small kids. And so but she's so good at it, and she's so good with children, and we were so excited because she's expecting her and her husband. You saw in the picture reel a couple pictures from their wedding. That was in September of 2019. So graduation was May 11th. We moved home. I sang at the first graduation ceremony. That graduation ceremony is the one that I and myself and Brad walked at. So we got to walk at the same graduation ceremony, which was super cool. I also walked with a bunch of friends from the music department that were just incredible assets through my education. I also had to sing at graduation with some of those people, and that was like a little cherry right on top. Shout out to Tyler, Alyssa, and Abe. The 4 of us. It just worked out so perfectly that we all got to walk at the same time. Brad and I moved home that night. So I got back to the apartment and I changed, and an hour and a half later we were on the road. Our whole family helped us finish packing up the apartment, and boom, we were off to Kansas City. And that same night we were here. The only thing we really got unpacked was our bed and set up, and we were home in Kansas City for the first time in 4 years. For the first time as a married couple, we were home, and I will never forget the joy I felt that day coming home. That it was all of a sudden, for the first time, it felt like everything was gonna be okay. We graduated, we moved home, we were a mile from Brad's parents, 7 miles from mine, and we had jobs already lined up, and we went to bed that night feeling safe and sound at home in Kansas City. And we were exhausted, so tired, but so enormously blessed. And I will never forget how good it felt to sleep in our bed that night. I will never ever forget. So then that weekend was kind of insanity. It was a whirl. And from that day, we had 2 days. So Saturday we graduated. Sunday we kind of unpacked the house and made it usable. Monday Brad and I started working full-time at our post-collegiate jobs, our first jobs out of college. Saturday morning graduation, Monday morning, start your first jobs post-college. That, to basically anyone we said that to, sounded insane. And looking back at it, probably was insane. So I started working at a transportation company, and they basically told me, and my plan was after graduation was to come back to this as a hobby. It was. Things don't always work out as planned, obviously, but so I started working for a transportation company, and they warned me that it would be about 45 hours a week, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Well, it was oftentimes 50 plus hours a week. After training, when I really got started. And I still work there. I actually really adore my coworkers, so shout out to any of you guys who are watching this. I actually adore who I work with, and I really honestly like what I do. But there's a lot to it sometimes, and it can be really long hours. So that kind of further inhibited my ability to like hop on here and just have a good time with you guys. So started doing that, and then Brad's sister was getting married in September, so had a beautiful wedding. It was absolutely stunning, and to kind of be expected, I helped out a lot. She and I are more like sisters than sister-in-laws, and she is one of the biggest blessings in my life. I absolutely adore her. So I helped out a lot with like decorations and things, through a shower with her maid of honor, Cheyenne. We just really, her mother, my mother-in-law, Julie, my mommy-in-law, I hate calling her a mother-in-law because she's so sweet, my mommy-in-law, Julie, and Courtney and I really did a lot of that, like, decor stuff together. We had a really good time, and really celebrated that time of Courtney and Brandon getting married. So they get married in September, and you know, there's a lot going on. Work is starting. It's probably another month and a half before work really starts to slow down for me, and I can enjoy life more. When you're in college, I mean, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Brad and I were living off of like $1,200 to $1,500 a month take home, even though we were both working so hard, and that was very difficult. Should I use the conspiracy palette? Yeah, I haven't stopped buying makeup while I've been gone though. Don't worry about that. Also, this palette is so pretty. If you haven't seen it, where have you been? Absolutely stunning. It's a collaboration between Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, and she a real one. This is, I'm dipping into the shade My Pills, which is just so funny to me. Yeah, so Brad and I are doing really, really well. Our relationship has never been better, I don't think, which is, I mean, just the lack of financial stress is huge. I think anybody who's done the whole college married life thing can attest. It gets stressful because there's nothing anybody can do. You can't fix it. You have to finish. You have to go to school. You have to do all the things that get you through school. But I mean, unfortunately, some of the things that you got to do in school make you broker. And nobody talks about that, by the way. That like literally you struggle to pay your regular bills, but there's all these things involved with college that like come up after you've paid tuition that like are professional development things. Do all of that. Like conferences and just all of this like absolutely wonderful experiences, but usually involve a lot of traveling. And apparently I'm just going basic bronze. Apparently I didn't sit down here to do something insane and wonderful, but it's fine. I have this really pretty sage dress that I want to take pictures in for Instagram later, so this will look really good with that. That's the other thing. I've actually stayed really active on Instagram, but I have a new Instagram. This is the handle. It's at Morphing Morgan, and it's been about my weight loss journey. And I've stayed really active on that throughout the entire time I've been away from you guys. And maybe I should have been like, hey, if you want to catch up, come check out my new Instagram on here. I didn't do that. My bad. Kind of, I post fashion stuff there. I haven't ever done makeup-y stuff there. I'll share this YouTube video there as well. I do have a pretty significant, I don't know, significant. I have more followers than I do there than I do subscribers on this channel, so it feels significant. Also, y'all been busy while I was away. There's almost 2,000 of you now. And it's all because of that contouring my fat face video. I guarantee it is. Because genuinely, y'all be out here wilding about that video. I don't know to date how many people have seen it. Let me look. Let's do a little fact check. So almost 80,000 people have seen the contouring my fat face video, which that's kind of mind-boggling. I won't lie to you guys. Like, the 80,000 of you, one, are worrying about contouring your face, and two, are referring to yourselves as fat-faced. I still got a chubby face. If you haven't already looked at my Instagram, like, here's one of my side-by-sides currently. Trigger warning, if you have an eating disorder or anything weight loss related, this video probably already should have clicked away from it. Probably already. But here's a side-by-side. So I had a much chubbier face, but I still have a chubby face. I've always had a round face. My mama could tell you, I'll see if maybe she'll send me a baby picture for reference, but I've always had a chubby round face, which is totally fine. I find it adorable. Probably gonna make me look younger for years to come. Also, I have one of these Jeffree Star Supreme Frost wow highlighters. That is a lot on my face, but it's really pretty on my eyes. This one's called Diamond Wet, and I'm gonna use it on my eyeballs as like an eyeshadow. And I do this a lot when I'm really feeling extra, and I have no shame. You can't say that that's not literally the best thing ever. So I'm trying to think, is there anything I missed? I lost like 170 pounds. Brad and I both graduated from school, moved, got new jobs. I got a new bunny. He was my Valentine's gift from Brad this year. His name is Mando. It's short for Mandalorian because we're nerds, okay? And he's so sweet. He's also a little punk. He gets on the furniture, like he hops up on the furniture and lays next to you. Like, in what world does a rabbit do that, okay? It's literally the best thing on the planet. I don't know. It seems like one of those looks that definitely should not make me feel some type of way, but it totally does. And I don't know, maybe it's just my coloring, but a bronze eye and and like basic glitter, I'm here for it. I forgot to do my underwear. Hold please. Also, something that's happened in the last year, I've become a plant mom. Okay, there's a lot of them. My niece was over here on Valentine's Day and counted 21, and then some of them are having babies, so like they're growing little like sprouts of little baby plants. This spider plant just produced 4 sprouts. This snake plant, or mother-in-law's tongue back there, has 3 that are getting big enough. I need to take them out of the pot or it's gonna be an issue. So love that. Love being a plant mom. Not super great at it all the time. Also, having 4 pets is a lot. Like, I was super excited for Mando and I adore him. He's the sweetest bunny probably on the face of the planet. Sorry other bunny parents, but my bunny's the best. Okay, I have 2 bunnies, Calypso and Mando. They're an adorable couple. But also I've been really into priming my lashes because I'm not huge into like fake lashes. So I've been really into priming my lashes. Ooh, let me set my face, hold on. I've not been into fake lashes hardly at all, ever. I wore them in videos for this channel sometimes, but like I would never wear lashes on like a regular day. What should we put on our lips, you guys? Should we just go kind of like nudie pooty? Like I've been really into this lipstick lady. It's from the Katy Perry CoverGirl collection. It's kind of cute. She's a moment. Just enough color to be like, ooh, you know what I mean? I think we'll go with it. I'm going literally nowhere, you guys. Nowhere. I might go in the backyard and take some Instagram photos. Okay, lashes. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, a lot's happened in the last year and a half. When I think about how much has changed, though, in the last year and a half, it's been blessings. I mean, we had that surgery. We graduated from college. My natural fertility signs have returned. I've lost a lot of weight. Brad and I both have great jobs. We're living in a wonderful home. We're able to put money in our savings account. We're able to live our lives and be surrounded by family. And what a blessing. And I try not to take that for granted. If I think back on what our lives were like a year ago, because it's not even been a year since we graduated from college, how stressed we were, how scared and unsure. And I remember that in everything we have seen promised joy. One of my favorite Bible verses is the Joy in the Morning Bible verse, which is Psalms 30 verse 5. It's, for his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay the night, but joy comes in the morning. And I have sobbed for that joy when it comes to our infertility journey so many times. And I have begged for relief in so many parts of our life. And we have received that promised joy over and over again. And I don't talk about my faith on this channel. I don't talk about my faith very often at all. And maybe it's something I should do more often. But it's just my own individual perspective. This sign over here actually says joy comes in the morning. I found it at Hobby Lobby one day randomly after a really good doctor's appointment, and it felt like a sign, and so I brought it home. But when I think about how much your life can change in a year, especially right now with the COVID-19 situation, especially with all the hardships this world is looking at, a year from now, we will have seen, unfortunately, I feel like, so much tragedy from this. But I'm waiting for the sun to rise on that promised joy. And I know many of us are. And wash your hands, stay home. I'm staying home with my plants and my cats and my rabbit. My very attractive husband. He's real cute. Taking Instagram photos in my backyard. It's fine. We are safe at home. We're not stuck at home. So stay safe, stay home. I'll try and post some more videos. Hopefully they're more lighthearted than this one. Maybe we'll drink moonshine and do our makeup soon. I don't know, you guys, but I thought this would be a great way to kind of spend my afternoon, catch up, and let you all know what's going on with me and kind of get back into this. I've missed it. I've missed you all. I'll post a photo of this full-blown outfit because she's a look. Okay, I will post it on Instagram when I announce that this video is up. Go check out my Instagram. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, do all of those things. We're almost to 2,000. Maybe I'll do shots with my husband for 2,000. I don't know. We don't really do shots. We're grown. But anywho, I love you guys. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for sticking around, for watching. And we're going to get through this together. All my love. Bye.